Okay, hopefully there's sound here because I don't know. I had some shit happening and it didn't have sound, and then when I went to switch it, it did. Like I went to switch the sound, the mic from this to whatever's on the surface to you know do it, and I don't know. Apparently that wasn't going. It I don't know. It wasn't working, and but when I tried to switch it, it was the video that was in the chat. I don't know. I'm confused, but supposedly there's sound happening now. Let's hope. So I already finished the series today, which is kind of sad. Ripper Street, I have finished all the episodes. Which I mean, season 5 was not maybe my favorite of those. I like the more procedural thing, and it kind of went off the rails. In season 5. Anyway, I finished it, so I decided, why not just do two? Just knock out two of them at the same night. So, um, but yeah. So, all right. Let's try and cut to the chase for this. So last episode. See how this went. I don't. Where did we leave Bloom? Walking. Right, she was walking into the room. They could have gone with her, but they didn't. They left her in. Hopefully, some questions will be answered, or some answers will be given. Whichever I was going with that sentence in the first place. Let's see if it goes now. It's called again. A Fanatic Heart. As the Alpheans, right, fight for survival. Right, there was a whole fight thing being set up. The truth about Bloom's destiny is revealed. Let's hope that is true. Can she help defeat the burned ones, or will evil outperform magic? So, all right. Is this a recap or is it? It's Rosalind saying, "I can only imagine how many questions you have for me." So, and she's still frozen though. Oh, I think she's talking to Bloom through it. I don't know. Telepathically? No, yeah, the thing is jumping through it right through because Bloom's responding. I've only got one for you. Do you have any idea how special you are? Okay. Do you want to learn a new trick? Oh, that sounds ominous in a way. Bloom's just like, right now. I guess some probably with some magic because Robin's saying you need to know where he came from, so maybe new trick is in like some sort of magic spell to. Oh, you need this, and I need to get out of here. So never mind. Maybe it's just a way to let her go. Now access that flame inside of you. Her eyes glow. Your instincts are telling you that flame will burn you. Your instincts are wrong. Grab onto it. Oh. And then it goes to the fucking. It's like, oh, birdie eyes, and then it cuts to the others standing outside with Stella's little lights floating. Who's been there a long time? What could they be talking about? A lot of shit. That was the point of this. What was the point of this, Tara? So I was just like, I once heard you talk about dirt for 2 hours. So I was like, it was soil. Oh, that's right. They love Beatrix lying there in this Dalek's office. That's right. They didn't hide her at all. All right. Well, at least it didn't disintegrate her, I guess. I just want to make sure she's not always fashioning 3 shivs. I mean, fair. Kitty? Right. If you hear a little bell, there's a kitty with a bell collar around here. Wondering about. She's all nervous because she is new, so BB. Comforting Musa. Oh, don't be ridiculous. It'll be one shift 3 times. Step, step, step. So Tara wants to go check, and Stella's just like, fine, you're overreacting. Like, no, go check, because something's happening in there, and you already knew there's some... I think they were all nervous about letting her go to Roswell, because, going on Beatrix's thing. Just because he took out Beatrix doesn't mean what she was leading you to is still not dangerous. It's not like, oh, there's a trap, we know it's a trap, so should we let her bring us to it, but we took her out. It's still a trap. I mean, and you still don't know actually how it's activated, what it does, so that would still be a problem. And just cut to empty thing. Look, she's gone. So somehow Beatrice got up and left. I'd like my apology by a scented handwritten note after we find her. You know what? I did that. That is. I actually really like that. I don't know why that's getting me to me right now. I need to be a thing. Just like, I would like my apology by a scented handwritten note, please. Thanks. Like, I'm especially scented. I want to see what scent you think is good for this apology. That's its own little test. Yusuf senses something, turn and say, oh, it gets worse. Oh, who's there? Fucking Dowling! Oh, hi, Tara's dad. Here's Tara in Dowling's office. Not great. Not great at all. Oh, and Aisha. Dowling's unhappy. We were just trying to find... And, oh... Mr. Harvey's getting all, Oh, I think I said that in a weird tone. I just meant it as, oh, fuck, he's, pissed and commanding, but I sounded like I was thirsty and I'm not, but... Huh! Oh, Stella, oh, you have... Stella makes a comment to Aisha as they're going, because I guess Aisha's probably the one to say it. I mean, it could possibly they just realized, huh, no, my office is empty, and that's where we keep the woman that Blue wants to check out, and also someone else is missing, and she knows that that's where we keep the woman. I don't know. I feel like it isn't Aisha. Maybe it is, but so I was like, oh, I hope the brownie points you're getting from this keep you warm when you have no friends. Stella, I still don't know if these are actually your friends. Just because, are they your friends? I mean, were you their friend? I mean, this whole thing with Stella, she's suddenly tight in the group. I don't know. Stella, I'm not really sure you have friends, considering what you do. Maybe Musa. You and Musa were having some bonding time, but like, come on. Just because he came up with this plan? I don't know if friendship's in here. But whatever. I don't know, you can act really that betrayed. It has to be trust and friendship to be betrayed, and not really. But whatever. They file out, everyone except Dowling. I think Dowling's... Is she holding a knife? She's holding something in her hands. It looks like she's preparing with a knife, but I don't... Oh, I think it's a flashlight. She's now waving one. Oh, okay. Touch the barrier again. So we're back to Bloom now, and she's channeling orange power in her eyes. It's about to, what is it, burn the barrier? That was a weird smirk, but okay. Seriously, Bloom with the orange eyes and the really side smirk. I don't know, you get evil vibes just from that, but I don't think we're supposed to. But oh, the barrier's dissolving. So Dowling too late. Um. Oh, Bloom, like, she looked wobbly, and Bloom was like, you need food and rest. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're on a time limit. I don't think she has time for rest and food. She's got to tell you all the stuff for, you know, all this, or probably before she goes on a rampage, actually, I'm not sure. I don't, depending on what the hell Rosalind's going to be doing here. No, I need magic. That sounds like a good idea. Sure. This is all good. Only good can come from all of this. Yeah, and Dowling walks in and, hey, there's no creepy blue glow, so your prisoners escaped. Where did you go? There was another entrance in there? Or they got out the front and, like, what, in another part of the tunnels? I don't know where the other door is to leave, but they found it, I guess. I mean, I guess Dowling could, Rosalind could just know. I mean, she's mistress of that castle for a bit. And yeah, they come out of... Wait, secret graveyard passage. That's a great thing for school to have. You know, the graveyard. I mean, I guess if it was like a base of operations for a while, so they had a war room, I guess and with the maybe they just had to eventually bury people on property because they couldn't go anywhere else. But it's really weird to hear school and here's the graveyard. You're like, who the fuck died around here that you had to have a graveyard? But I guess, I mean, it was like their point of attack, I guess, as someone. So, all right, but still, there's probably something else when it was first built. Wait till you hear about the one dinner lady Doris has to lumber over every day. What does that mean? In the canteen. There's a secret entrance in the lunchroom? Alright. And I was like, wait, and Dowling doesn't know about any of them. Rosalind's just like, oh, there's a lot of things Farrah doesn't know about. I mean, I kind of feel like she needs to know. She's the headmistress. She's like the head of this place, that she should need to know the secret entrance. Actually, I don't know. Does that mean Dinner Lady Doris knows about that secret entrance, or does she just walks over the entrance every day, and that was just like a thing for that? So for a second, I was like, why would she need the secret entrance every day? But she wouldn't. She would have the regular entrance. So it's probably just there's one in the cafeteria that no one looks at. I don't know if I jumped away from that at first, but anyway, right. Also, hearing that, you know, she walks on these moves behind after saying it's a lot of things Farrah doesn't know about, and it's just doesn't sound great, because the thing is, Bloom's been calling her a liar this whole time, like, you know all these things that you haven't told me, and apparently maybe she just doesn't know. Like, which I always thought, because that certain things was like she like Bloom jumped to calling her a liar, and some of it was, but it was just like you jump sometimes, and it was a no, I had no fucking idea. Like, for some, like, wasn't it she thought she lied about the whole thing with Rosalind leaving her somewhere? Like, bitch didn't know. She didn't know about it because Bloom had a vision, did not tell Dowling, and then was like, you lied about this woman leaving me. I was like, okay, the only evidence that she did was in your brain, and you didn't tell me, so how was I supposed to know? It was like, I still remember that weird thing. Like, why did she jumped to lines? Anyway, right. Off that, it's just like, and I don't know. Rosalind, you're gonna try and not be creepy at some point. Actually tell us things. Oh, Tara's dad's, listing their crimes back at the, suite. Is he gonna have something to say about the fact that Stella's here? Like, didn't she leave a week ago? Endangering. Yeah, I'd say it's disappointing, but this goes way beyond that. Like, yeah, they called some bullshit. Like, Sarah's. So you lied again. Oh man, that was a pausing right at the door. He turns around like, "Excuse me." Um, about Rosalind, about Asadel, about everything, and you're angry with me? I mean, like I've maybe it's because like it's been a bit since the last time, so I don't really remember. I'm just like them doing something does not negate what you've done. Just like you doing something does not, it. It's like even if he lied or not, he's still gonna be pissed at you because of shit you did. It's still a valid thing that you've done, and so it doesn't erase the fact that you've done it. So it's not like, oh, I did it, so you can't be mad at me. Like, plus you're like fucking 16 years old and apparently endangering the school. That's a slightly bigger deal than but things about where he may not have been able to tell you. I forget if he was able to tell her. Also, some things you just don't want to tell your 16-year-old daughter, like maybe because our our superior officer lied to us and we bombed a place and then we found out and it was horrible and I didn't want to tell my fucking daughter that I was a part of that. It's whatever. You can't punish me for not knowing something that you didn't tell me. I mean, true, but I'm not actually sure which part of this was. Um, I'm pretty sure he's punishing you more for something else. What? I don't remember. What is she not supposed to know that he's punishing her for? Because they let her a prisoner. They broke into the office. They let her another prisoner. That's something they knew, so I'm not sure what she's not supposed to know. Actually, yeah. They're just like I just you all cool down, and then walks out. He does not respond to any of that. Oh, he's sealing them in. I caught him in a logic trap. He used his magic to ground us. Let me go back to what he listed as their crimes, because I feel like that is part of what she's saying, and yet it doesn't. Insubordination, breaking and entering, endangering the lives of your classmates, and releasing Rosalind. Do you have any idea what you've done? Now, I suppose that's the part of Rosalind that releasing her, I guess, is like what I'm being punished for releasing her, but I don't know what she's done so bad, and you haven't told me what's so bad that I shouldn't have released her. Eh, I don't know if that's a logic trap because of that. It makes no logical sense that you're punishing me for something I didn't like. What was it? Uh, you can't punish me for not knowing something you didn't tell me. Okay, so the whole thing about you released Rosalind, you didn't tell me Rosalind was bad, so that's why. Although, okay, you didn't just release Rosalind, but anyway, there's still a bunch of stuff you did do that he should be mad about. Secondly, you knew she was locked up though, and yes, he didn't tell you, and that is on him probably. I mean, you locked someone in a secret basement, not even a sanctioned thing, so that is weird. But so I guess he can't be mad about that, but also her saying that, oh, I didn't know what she did, so I should have still released her. I mean, yeah, I guess releasing her from this. I mean, when it's a secret dungeon, you're just like, I don't know if you belong here because obviously you're not in a sanctioned jail. Like, there's no law here. They just have kept you in prison in a basement, so there's that. But I feel like also, um, just because he didn't tell you, I feel like you should have thought through releasing her because you're going on. They're they're going on. Are they going on Bloom's knowledge? Not really. They're going on. Uh, okay, Beatrix. They're going on what Beatrix told Bloom, and so they think this woman is good, and they let her out. And then even when they're told about the fact that she did war crimes, like she said, yeah, I evacuated her place. Turns out she didn't let her out. Now I don't remember if they were told that because how did they get shown that fuck if I don't remember anymore. But you're like when someone's imprisoned and you're like I'm just gonna let them free. Sometimes you're like I should have at least asked the question why they're down there. Like why such high security, even if it's not right to keep them locked up without a law thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, damn, who told him that? Was it Dowling that told Bloom? Anyway, but I just didn't think, because, like, what if it, for some reason, they did terrible crimes that they can't be punished for, and you kept them in a basement? Now, which I think is what's going on here, right? They did shit, and they can't get her. And it's just like, they never questioned that. They never thought, what is so bad? What did she do that's so horrible that they had to lock her up in a secret dungeon? They didn't go for that. They just went for, well, we gotta let her free. It was like, it took more than one person. There's at least 3 people who think she should be locked up. Now, that doesn't always mean it's right. She could still totally, because it'll be totally wrong for that. But they didn't actually question it, and I feel like it's weird. The way, I mean, I know it's a thing to jump on it, but I don't know. Anyway, her saying caught him in a logic trap, like, it's not really a logic trap, actually, because that's not entirely why he's not punishing you. You did a bunch of other shit that is not even that on the way to getting to Rosalind. You did, so I think we got more than that. Anyway, right, back to what the actual timeline. Me not trying to throw the moral thing of this, is okay. So she's like, oh, I caught him in a logic trap, so he used his magic to ground us. And Sel's like, well, that means you won. So yeah, that means you won. Sel's like all proud, I guess. I don't know. And it's just like he's overwhelmed and trying to walk away. And Sel's like, where do you think you're going? Still, you don't really have much ground. I don't. Because of how bad you've been, I can't support you in anything, even though if you start making sense, maybe, but I can't support you. You've just been a giant bitch and not making sense at all this whole time, so I can't. You're being all indignant about whatever Aisha maybe or maybe not did, but I don't know. I can't. I always knew you were a teacher's pet. I just didn't realize that pet was a rat. Really, Stella? Really? I was planning on de-escalating the situation by removing myself from it. Oh, no, it's just like, but if you want to escalate, there was a fight about to be done. Okay. And Lisa's trying to cut in on that. She's like, can we take 30 seconds at us? Please let me get my headphones. Also, like, if at least you fight, I don't have to feel this shit. So, like, you always think you know what's best. So you also always think you know what's best for some reason. Oh, Sam's still there. Wait, wait, he got sealed into the suite with the girls. I didn't know.
Oh, hi, kitty. What were you doing over there? You okay? Happy exploring? Okay.
Um, but I feel apparently I didn't realize Sam got sealed in there too. He's he's in Tara Muse's room. He's just in a chair. I didn't know he was there. Um, wait, Aisha's like, sorry, you have to be visible to have a point of view. Did Still go invisible in there? Or did she just talk about, or is it just a knock at the fact she's been invisible in there for like a few days? Being a bitch and knocking over plants. Oh my god, Scylla. You don't snitch. Everyone over 5 knows that. And you're not supposed to be mean or, a bitch to everyone, but, it's what you do. Apparently, I don't want to be like mom. I'm going to be a bitch just like mom. And hopefully, everyone's supposed to forgive me because of my issues. Oh, Stella, why are you taking a knock at Tara in the middle of this? Like, everyone over 5 knows that. Even Tara knows that. Whoa! Why you were just so proud of Tara for a moment. Why the fuck are you taking knocks at her out of nowhere? There was like, I mean, yeah, your point about the snitching, but hey, why you say it? And it just doesn't, like, we'll go past that, I guess. Uh, I mean, and she's like, okay, there burned one outside the barrier right now. Okay, Bloom is being selfish, and I mean, that's the whole show. So it's always about what Bloom has wanted this entire time. She doesn't seem to care what she does to other people to get it. It's fine. It's what I want. Um, yeah. The last thing Miss Dowling needs is to be worried about Rosalind. Well, too fucking late. Rosalind is. Oh no, that's not. Dowling is at the Stone Circle for some reason. Texting, no sign of her keeping. Oh, that text's probably not going out considering she just closed her phone. I don't think she hit enter, but she stopped in the middle of a sentence. It was some sort of bird. Or Rosalind with light magic. Light magic. She's not related to the Solarian bloodline, right? Anyway. Or, because I'm still not sure when they can use other phases of magic or not. So maybe she's not, and she's just using light magic illusions. Or whatever, but she was invisible. She turned her Bloom invisible. And Dowling left. Like, I thought you said you were weak, you couldn't do magic. But you can make us invisible? In the stone circle, I can draw on the magic of the land. Huh. She's using, like, electricity is, like, coming out of her hands now. And she's doing something to the main stone. That's why I had you bring me here. Oh! Good job, Bloom. Good job. Bloom asked what happened to Aster Dell. And Ross was like, everything Ferret told you was true. So she did say, I evacuated everyone. While not actually doing that, and then sending a fucking lightning bolt into and obliterating the place. Good job, Bloom. Rosalind, why are you smiling while you say this and staring intently into Bloom's eyes? This is so creepy. Yes, I did. I killed them all. That's not cool. It's not cool. I was like, you killed those innocent people. I'm like, well, that's where it gets complicated. One of the fundamental tenets of the other world is that only fairies can do magic. Wait, is this part of the complication? What? The settlers of Astrodel were the exception. They had humans that could do magic? They were humans who drew on sacrifice and death. Blood witches, so she's saying they did evil magic and so it was okay to destroy them. Wait, is this where the witches come from? Like, come in? Because, like I said, there were witches in the original, there are witches not now. There's been no school for witches. Is this where the thing is also, yeah, doing sacrifices and death is usually seen as evil magic. I mean, maybe depending on how they do sacrifices and death, like what kind you do. Anyway, there's probably some, but they're usually seen as bad. But I don't remember why in the cartoon witches had that reputation of being evil, but like the head of the school got fine with Farragonda and set whatever his name is, the head of the specialist school. So I mean, she got on fine with them anyway, and it was like they had the reputation of being evil, and the tricks were definitely doing some shit, and they had to save the world from them. But it wasn't a whole thing of all the witches were evil. Like they had a whole goth thing going on, but it turns out not all of them are evil. And I don't even know how their magic probably had a different draw. That makes sense. But also, I remember one of the witches turned into a fairy. So like literally, there's a different way for them to do magic. Actually, it probably makes more sense if it was positive feelings for the fairies, and if you drew on more negative emotions, you would be a witch. Like that, maybe that would be a reason why. And then that one person trained themselves to get magic out of good, and that turned. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, but we're entering witches now. Are witches back? So okay, yeah. Right. They're sacrifice and death, blood witches. So when the burnt ones descended on them, I saw my opportunity to destroy them both. Oh wow. Wait. Okay, but Astrodel was allowed, right? You're saying one of the tenets is that only fairies can do magic, but they can do it. So was it only fairies are allowed to do magic? Which seems a bit iffy if humans do have the ability to do it. Or is it just, for some reason, this settlement just had the ability to do it, where humans usually don't have the ability to do magic? And then either way, that's pretty bad. It doesn't sound like. It sounds like, well, let's see, could have saved them. And apparently they thought they were back. And it was like, it wasn't bad enough for Farragonda. Alright, she's just Farrah here, not Farragonda. It's not for Dowling, and Silva, and Mr. Harvey to think that they should be destroyed. Or even that it didn't seem to think to them that they shouldn't have been evacuated. They're like, yeah, we gotta evacuate them. So was it they were doing horrible things? Or Rosalind is like, I fucking hate those bitches. Hey, I can kill them too. Is that how this is? Because it's not sounding better for Rosalind in that light. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That's right. I forgot about this. So, Plume's like, wait, if the settlers of Astrodel were witches, and the birth parents for fairies, then you're right. Your parents aren't from Astrodel. What's she doing in the town? You were kidnapped by witches. Huh. Huh. Your fairy parents were nowhere to be found. Did you check before the bombing? How'd you get? How is the baby alive? Two babies supposedly, but at least or how is there a baby alive? Did you really check for bodies? Did you check bodies and say, oh, we don't see any fairies? Is there a physiological difference between the witches and the fairies? And you can tell after death, I guess? Maybe? Is the magic leave a mark like that? So they could still be out there. Why didn't you go looking for them? You weren't safe in the other world. The power inside of you is too great. That's why the witches wanted you to use your power. And that's why the burned ones outside the barrier want you too. To get rid of you before it's used on them. They've been after me this whole time? What? Rosalind! Like, wait, they've been after me this whole time? Huh. Sucks to be special, doesn't it? Sucks to be... But you've got me now, and that's gonna suck for the burned ones even more. Wow. You ready for chick number 2? Seriously, she's got a weird smile on her face and this intensely the entire time. She's gotta be evil. Like, she's getting way too much out of how horrible things are. She... Should I be worried I had to find out from Aisha that Bloom drugged you, Sky? Sky didn't tell anyone shit! And he's going back. I don't know, should I worry about the fact that I had to find out from Bloom what happened at Astrodel? Silver's like, we'll talk about this later. Like, oh, yeah, no, Silver, that was a horrible way to deflect that. They're like, oh, their mean one's like, okay, what's the situation? Oh, I think the Burns one's just through there. Here, pull it up again. And they pull the video of the fucking woman dying on the other side of the video call. I don't know if it was shock or I think it gives a weird other impression. She's staring at it, and the guy's like, "Cat? Yeah, I recognize the hollow that she ran past in here." Look, she's no, I'm thinking it's supposed to be kind of shock that she. There it looks like the fact that they had to rouse her from it, like she's so entranced by it, and they had to watch it again. I don't know. Maybe it's just the Rosalind feel. It's just spreading. Suddenly feel like everyone's getting, off on horrible things. Oh, Ribbon's actually the one trying to talk some sense into this. He's like, okay, let's go. Like, wait. Without fairies. We counted 6 burned ones, and it's fucking stupid, because apparently none of them can just stab it. They gotta get magic to slow it down, or whatever, to do something to it before they stab it. The stabbing helps, but, because every one of them was stabbed when they died, but there's always also been magic right before they got stabbed. So I guess magic plays some part in, I guess, even allowing the stabbing, probably. Okay. He's talking some sense, and Sky's like, it's an order, Riven. Suck it up. Really? You're that dude now? Alright. Good, Sky. They heard somehow growl down. They're like, that sound didn't come from the forest. Came back from the school. Wait. Rosalind's messing with the stone circle. No bird was supposed to be getting into the barrier. Rosalind didn't mess with the barrier, right? She's not that crazy. Because if you fucking want confirmed ones, you know what you do? Walk out of the barrier. Because apparently everyone who just wanted to smoke can do it. Why did you take down a barrier that's saving everyone inside of it? Maybe she didn't do it. Maybe she hasn't done it. I don't know. Maybe she hasn't done it yet. It's possible. Maybe that she hasn't done that, and I'm just, blaming her already. But anyway, they're all like, alright, let's get back at all the students, bring them to the courtyard. Oh, the lights are going out. How? It's like, well, are we having power outage? Like, how does that even happen here? Well, it shouldn't. Alfie is an outpost. The electricity runs on his magic. Rosalind, when you said you need to recharge your batteries, and I know you got a little bit from the stone circle, are you sucking the magic out of the area and... Beneath the school, our energy well is designed by... Seems like I'm gonna skip the history lesson and get out of here and check it out. Right, because he could just walk through walls, so he walked through the door that's magically sealed. Because the ceiling was to the middle of the, between the doors, so he sealed that part so they can't open it. But it doesn't mean he can't just move through it. He didn't magically seal the entire thing. Probably because he didn't know Sam was in there. I don't know if he did. I don't know if anyone knew, except Musa, I guess. Oh, now he's moving through the hallways while lights are flickering, being creepy. Oh, it's kind of horror movie shit. What? Oh. Okay, when you fucking put in the thing, heavy breathing. No, that's not cool. It's a horror movie now. I do not like this. Fucking turns and there's a bird one who just roars in his face like this, the mummy. Oh. I fucking... Where'd it go? Wait, his head leg is hurt, he can't really fucking move anymore, and the fucking thing's gone. Oh, did it scratch him? No, don't kill Sam. Teresa, I guess continuing the history lesson. I think it did scratch him. Filled up with enough magic, they act like a battery, something. Oh, fucking Sam goes, I guess he went through the wall. Oh. There's a burned one in the school. Okay. So Ronald is now apparently Koshin Bloom. She's at the stone circle. The hands both on. Dig deeper than you ever have before. What he did to free me was just a fraction of the magic he... Okay, she's yelling like a drill sergeant. Oh, that's not a good sound. She's calling up powers. Oh, I'm like, come on, more. She said, did she say fire or magic? Either way, she said, let it consume you. And that's not awesome. That doesn't sound like a... Let the fire consume you. That doesn't sound like good. Loser, what if I lose control? Control limits you. I was like, I'm scared. His fire reads up around. I was like, good. Seriously, this woman is constantly smiling in bad situations, and it's creepy as hell. Just an old woman's like, good, you're scared. The moment you start to enjoy that feeling is the moment the world unlocks for you. Okay, no. Rosalind's evil. These are all evil sayings. These are all the things evil says, right? To try and fucking turn the hero. No. A wildfire burns within you, Bloom. Fucking shut it down, Bloom. And with the right people around you. Oh, the fire. Okay. Bloom suddenly lost the fire. Oh, have you calmed down her weird evil sayings? This Bloom doesn't look happy anymore. You mean with you? Yeah. She's trying to unlock all the power, say, yo, you're gonna be my bitch, and we're gonna rule the world. Yeah, remember when she lied about the thing and said we're gonna bomb a place? Yeah, that was a thing that happened, and I know she said the evil witches were there. I don't know how I'm supposed to trust that, because, but, um, like, how did she find you? Did she find you before the bombing or after? Did she bomb it and find that there was innocent babies in there that somehow lived? Or did she take you out and decide that's when you bombed? She was gonna bomb the place. I don't know. You want me to listen to you and trust you and let you guide me? I just met you. Yes, good. Get something in there. You hid me from Astounding. You didn't tell anyone I existed. I almost killed my family because you left me in the first world with no guidance. Right, she didn't leave her in the other world with other fairy babies other fairies that she could grow up and learn control. You dumped her in a world where apparently there's no other magic and then just said, yeah, fairy, go. Also knowing that, supposedly knowing that how powerful she was, that's why she had to hide her. But if you know how powerful she was, then why did you leave her with nothing? The guidance you needed was love. What? I'm sorry, Rosalind. When did you get on that kick? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you love her? Is that why you're the right person to be around her and all this? Wait, what? The guidance you need was love. Farah couldn't give that to you. Vanessa and Michael could. Is this just because she mentioned Dowling and she's like, that's why Dowling couldn't give you love? This seems weird. Why would Farah have been the one to raise her out of all of this? It was like, you know their names? Like, okay, I knew they were about to lose a daughter. I gave them a second chance. How the fuck did you know that? How? How did you know that? And I gave you a hiding place from the monsters that wanted you dead. What, from the burned ones that everyone thought you took care of? What monsters? You apparently destroyed all the blood witches that were after her, so that's not the monsters. And if it's the burned ones, why did you let everyone believe you destroyed them then? Was that just around the same time as they put you in the dungeon and that's why? I'm confused. I will always look out for you, Bloom. Always look out for you. And when this is over, we'll find your birth parents together. Okay, Bloom's like shaking her head. She's like, yeah. Why are you so committed to this, Rosalind? You don't actually know Bloom. You knew her for a quick hot sec, and then you gave her to. So somehow you knew these parents were about to lose their kid. I don't know how, because there was a small time frame where the daughter was being born. And then you switch the babies out, but you're like, I will always be with you. But why? You knew her for a very small amount of time. Is it again about her power? Like, you convinced Bloom, but I'm not convinced you're just not trying to get in with the power thing. It still seems to be the motivator. Yeah, I believe you. Stella texted Bloom about the burn one in the school. She's like, oh, are you charged? Can you help? Oh, I can't. But you don't need it. Rosalind, you're still a shady bitch. Come on, come on. Bloom, why are you believing the shady bitch? Oh, fuck. Sam is scratched. The infection's gonna spread. No. Oh, I think Muse is like hearing in his head all the screams or something. Because she's hearing screams and I think it's Sam. Oh, he's right in front of her. Oh, fucking, okay, she's running in a panic and she runs into Sky. So Sky reached her first. Of course, that's the one who reached her first. You seem okay. Yeah, Blue, he's okay after you drugged him. It's fine. He's like, yeah, whatever you gave me a few hours ago. Come on. Maybe he's brushing. Hopefully he's brushing off because there's bigger things to deal with right now. Because he's just like, let's go. Oh, all the specialists got the flashlights out. But who's that? Not Cat. Someone with a ribbon. I never thought he. Okay, so being firefighter is not important. I guess. I kept thinking, oh, her being a firefighter and the burn ones is important. But then I saw another person use fire, and who they were thinking is creeping around. And it turns out it's other students wandering the halls, and the ones has a handful of fire. So being a firefighter is not actually that important to this, which is weird. Again, burned ones, firefighter. I thought there was a connection, but apparently not. Okay, so the woman's gonna escort those students out. Those, which said there's other students back there. So she's like, yeah, I'll get these. Riven, you take the rest. You're like, Riven's now alone in a hallway in like a creepy horror movie. Also, the way she said it, it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna get this. Riven, you're gonna check if there's any more students. Not worried, just like, yeah, I got this. Riven, you got that. It was all like, I'm fucking cool with, haha, Riven, you're gonna be by yourself. So um, that's not great for team ups, right? When that's a thing between people who split up. Anyway. Wait, okay, they move into the one of the greenhouses and Dane's mixed up. Oh, that's right. So Beatrix didn't get up herself. Dang up Beatrix, he's mixing up some shit in one of the greenhouse potiony rooms. What is with Dane and Beatrix? I don't understand. Like I said, it seemed like they all grouped up because he liked Ribbon, and now, oh, we'll be cool. But somewhere in there that was not seen on screen, Beatrix got her claws into Dane, and even when Ribbon's gone, it's all like, I gotta save her. I gotta obey her. Yeah, I'll cut you into her. She's cool. It's all, I gotta do stuff for Beatrix. I don't understand where this loyalty came from, but it's like fucking hardcore. And apparently, I guess maybe he's the one that, because Beatrix is still out, so he must have been the one to get her out of the Dowling's office while everyone was downstairs. And he's mixing shit up maybe to cure her or wake her up. So he's like, okay, so everyone's like, what the hell? Okay, yeah, she's gonna travel down the office, some kind of paralyzation. I got her back here, but I don't know what to do. I was like, yeah, well, sucks for her. Now, come on. Because, yeah, why helping Beatrix? Why are you so hardcore on her? I'm not leaving her. Everyone's like, come on, let's leave her. And like, oh, Dane's like, oh, she cares about you, and I know you care about her. Don't act like you don't. What are you trying to wingman this in the middle? Like, dude, why? Why does he have to help Dane? Why? Bruce is fine though, whatever. Oh, that's been. Apparently, while they're moving, he's like, well, can you just talk to me? I guess he's not being very friendly. Fair. Um, and look, what does it say? You kissed me and then you drugged me. Like, well, technically I drugged you first. That's not better, though. It's not better. I didn't know we were gonna kiss when I dosed your drink. That's still not cool, Bloom. Drinking the drink is still not cool. He's like, and then I caught up in the moment. It's like, yeah, the kiss seemed a good way to distract me. And she's like, it's like, I wasn't trying to distract you. You would have stopped me, Sky. Still not cool. No reason. There's no reason for it to be cool that you drugged him, okay? You would have, oh, I opened up to you, Bloom. I told you should have never told anyone. And I trusted you. I trusted you. And she's like, well, you still would have stopped me. You can say you trust. You can say you trust me. You still would have treated me like I'm some damsel that needed protecting from herself. And I'm gonna say you would have been right. I don't know about damsel. I seriously think you need to be protected from yourself because there's a lot of shit you shouldn't be doing, Bloom, and you're doing it anyway. And so she's saying, you would have treated me this way, so it's not trust. You can trust someone and know that they're going to make horrible decisions and want to stop them from doing that. I mean, part of the thing is you're going to trust them to do those bad things. I think he trusts you with this part of himself, but you're like, oh, you're treating me who needs to be protected from herself. Well, apparently other people also need to be protected from you because you will drug them to get what you want. So, that's. It's like, okay, well, you let a murderer out of jail to free a crazy ex-headmistress. What if Rosalind isn't crazy? What if she had a reason to lie? Oh, funnily enough, she has a reason to lie, but anyone else doesn't have a reason to lie to you. The more I learn, the more I think maybe everyone was doing what they thought was right. Okay. Just because somebody thinks what they did was right, it doesn't mean that it is. Yeah, you thought it was right to drug him. Fuck no, it wasn't. Rosalind apparently thinks it was right to bomb a place. I don't trust her thing on that they were all just evil blood witches, so I'm gonna say no. Oh, Sam. Get around if we don't. You get. Oh, that's right, Sam back. You get that shit. Everyone else lasted for days, but they were on that meds. If it'll slow it down if they don't get that. Oh, the doors are being banged on. It's probably, they're afraid it's a burn. It's probably not gonna be a burn one. It's probably gonna be fucking Sky or Bloom in the end, right? Oh, yeah, called it. It was Sky. They're all ready to battle, and it's fucking Sky. Oh, I've already forgotten that Sky and Stella were a thing because they're having a hi, hey thing. While Sam's like fucking panting on the ground in pain. Dude, check on him. Oh, Sky didn't fucking notice. He was too busy with Stella until Tara was like, "Oh, we gotta get help for him." Oh, I was wondering why they kept saying they're getting into the courtyard and they're barricading it off and then everyone will be safe. Because I'm like, isn't that in the open outside? They don't mean the outside courtyard. They mean the one, I guess, where everyone had a party and stuff. Because they're closing doors there. Every entrance was secured. Okay, apparently downlink seal gates. But it's temporary. Yeah, here. There's just tons of fire fairies. Get the fire fairies to weld them shut and materials to place in front of them. There's just lots of fire fairies. It's just a usual thing. Which, like I said, they never specifically said there's other fires, but they never said that's the water fairies either, so that was just the thing. But actually, why wouldn't you put the fire fairies together in classes and show that? Because then it would have showed. Because if all of them probably have a similar thing, right? That's so you'd have all the materials there, all people, all that are all doing fire fairy stuff. You could put them in a. I mean, not all the time. Still want to like mix with the others, like and have like, you know, to see how others learn and stuff. But why would they have some of the classes be just you show Bloom learning with other fire fairies? Because the thing is, like I said, they're not shown. They've not said her being a fire fairy is very special, but they also like didn't show any other fire fairies like specifically, and they've not shown other fairies for the other ones either. But if they're focusing on Bloom, why not show her learning with other fire fairies? That other people that have this thing, that similar thing that they have to wrestle with to and control, and just show them all learning. Like maybe they still have to learn in different ways. Not everyone feels the same and has the same reactions with the fire. Like she had probably a problem because the whole thing with her parents. But like, why? They're not showing her bonding with the other fire fairies that have this similar power that struggle with this similar thing. It's just like, okay, we have all the fire fairies. But there's only going to be one fire fairy in this class with the water fairy and the air fairy and the emotion and the earth, like all the different ones. Like, but you could put them all in similar classes. Not, like I said, not all classes, not specifically go only fire fairies in these classes. Because there's probably maybe not enough fire fairies to do it like maybe there's not enough fire fairies to do an entire 30. Well, that's not a good idea either, but like a big class. But or maybe she is the only water fairy this year. But if you have some similar ones, put them together, and they can learn. But I've not seen Bloom around any other fire fairy. It's like they apparently exist, but she's not spoken to them at all, even though she has fire. They putting things on people. Much armor. Oh, yeah, they're getting everyone's armor. If you wear it, make sure you can move to access your magic, alright? Move quickly through there. Okay, hold on. And they got, like, labs set up. Oh, getting some touchless on Zambak, probably. It's like, they probably gotta, like, produce this quick. That's the biggest problem with what's happening right now. Everybody just stay still. Oh, compromise. I'll stop moving when I'm dead. Did he think of the fact that he sealed them in a room? I don't know. I mean, he's not saying about the fact that and I was So, oh, that's right. That's his kid. His kid has been. Oh shit, that's even worse for him. So much blood. Why didn't you bring him immediately? Why didn't you bring him immediately? Because we were locked in our room, Dad. Remember? You know, you're the one who sealed the doors. Okay, Dowling's now addressing everyone. Telling the fact that burn ones have infiltrated the barrier in the school. For some... Bloom! Get a lock on this. For some reason, the magical energy, the magical energy wells which power everything in the school have failed. I managed to speak with Queen Luna before they did. She understands the gravity of what's happening here. They've not focused on anything with Bloom, so Bloom's not getting that. Wait, magical energy is going out of whack, and we have a woman who needed to recharge and was getting energy out of the earth. Maybe that was an issue? Anyway, and the Solarian troops are on their way, okay. Looking at Stella, like that's the biggest issue right now. I know you got the mommy issues, and rightfully, but more at stake here. Barricading all entrances to the courtyard. We're safe for now. But we must prepare for the reality that the burned ones may infiltrate the space before we arrive. This is what we've been training for. Be cautious, but be brave. Let magic guide you. And let's show them what it means to be Alpheans. Repair the barricade. Oh yeah, they're welding that shit shut. Oh, awkward thing, Stella and Sky. Bloom says he ran away from home. Now home's on its way, so that's fun. Sky's like, I can help hide you if you want. Of course you can. A part of me really wants you to, but breaking up was the right thing to do. We never should have got back together. Yeah, let's... We are codependent at best. You're very... I don't know... I'm on his side. I feel like a lot on yours. Like, again, he was upset, and you were like, well, you can't be upset. You gotta be strong for me, so you're gonna just have to be strong all the time, but you're gonna have to support me when I'm upset, because that's how this goes. So, it was more of a, you took a lot out of the relationship, and he was supposed to be expecting nothing and always be there for you. So, toxic at worst. Yes, very toxic. All from you, I'm gonna say. He was very supportive of you. You were a bitch. So this time I have to deal with it myself. Sky saying you sound like Bloom? Okay. Stella. Well, I mean, is that such a bad thing? Seems to be what you're into these days. Okay, so she's talking with Dally now. Oh, I know you're mad. That's an understatement. Rosalind isn't the monster you think she is. I mean, where'd you get that from, Blue? She had a reason to lie. The settlers of Esterdell weren't innocent. Oh my god, Blue, oh my god. They were blood witches. And my birth parents weren't even there. Oh, Dallin like, huh. Well, she certainly has a way of winning people over, doesn't she? Bloom! Is your ego so fragile that you can't even consider for a minute that you might be wrong about her? You knew... her for 5 minutes. You even said that, and then immediately forgot about it as soon as she said, "But I'll always be here for you." She's like, "Yeah." Rosalind gave you just enough information to string you along. Yeah. Yes. She's manipulating you, Bloom. That's what she does. So far, I mean, Bloom was like, "Oh, everyone thinks they're, trying to do the right thing." But here she's, "What the hell have you been doing? You hid information from me, not her." She implanted shit in your brain when you were a baby, suddenly woke up, and then lured you in to break her out. Does that seem not odd to you? That the fact that you got this brain message just in time for when you're in the school, and then to then break her out, and then when you're doing it, like, "Oh, I can't help you. I need more magic, so I'm gonna sit here and absorb all of it." And you've not come down to the fact that it's odd that all the magic is failing in the area at the same time that she's apparently said she's sucking it out of the earth. That maybe she's the reason all this went down, but you've not at least thought of it. Okay, so Dowling's like, "Why isn't she telling me this herself? Why isn't she by your side helping us fight? Where is she?" She's still weak. She's not charged up, but she said, "Wait, you were," and Dowling's like, "Wait, you were in the stone circle?" You were in the stone circle. I think Dowling's now gone, maybe what the fuck's going on. The stone circle is a conduit to the magic of the land. That magic powers everything in Althea. Yes, you fucking got it. Like our electricity. And the barrier. Are you... Yes, Flume! Yes, she's saying the reason that Rosalind's the reason all this shit is happening. Fucking yeah, it's just showing Rosalind at the stone circle, just sucking it out of that main stone. This is no accident, Bloom. Rosalind always has a plan. Also, she still looks weirdly smiley and shady in the same moment, though she's just like, sucking at magic. They're after me, you know? Yes. I didn't realize that at first, but I do now. Which means it's my job to protect you. Well, we're gonna fight them, right? She told me how to. You fucking get it, Boom. I was like, your actions are the reason the school's in danger. You've done enough. But if you'd like to be helpful, join the other fire fairies and weld these gates shut. The water fairies could use your leadership and control, Aisha. There are other water fairies. They show each of them, but they don't show in any way that any other fairy is like them. Like in the cartoon, I don't know whether there's other fairies that are like them. Because each of them goes, "We are the fairies of," like they become fairies of a specific thing. Musa is the fairy of music. Aisha is the fairy of tides, and she is the only one with the power over tides in that way, which gives a suggestion that no other fairy has that magic. Like this, I think Musa, there was like another fairy from her realm in the school that was even a princess, but it wasn't the same. So you're like, if each fairy is the fairy of this thing, that's why in the cartoon there's no other fairies with similar powers. Which is probably kind of why I thought there was no fairies of similar powers. But there's other water fairies, but they don't show any of them like working together. Here's the other water fairies. Hey, we know what to do. It's always like, "Oh, Aisha's the only one swimming in the river." So none of the other water fairies feel that connection and want to go out to the water. oh, like, Sam is also has Earth powers, and this Terra, both of them are in there. But you're like, it kind of also seems like maybe it's because their dad works there. But you're like, they're in the greenhouse with with the plants and stuff. So, and Muse is always listening to music. You're not getting the thing that there are other fairies. Well, that's right. Muse is not a music fairy here. She's, but you don't, and you know that Stella is not the only light fairy because her mom is, but that's not shown as, oh, there are other light fairies. I just thought because it's her mom, they're gonna have similar powers. Um, so it's it's weird. Again, last episode, now they're just showing, yeah, here's the other fire fairies. There's also other water fairies. We've not seen any of them at all ever, but now they're just a thing that's always been there, and you're supposed to know. I. Also, aren't there other years? Why is Aisha in charge of? Oh, the water fairies can use your leadership and control. You're telling me there's no other like second or third years that are water fairies and maybe have more control? Why is Aisha now gonna lead them? Oh god, we're not that far in. We're already running out of water. Oh right, they're still in the fucking. Dane and Riven are still trying to mix some shit up to get Beatrix back online. Oh. And Randomness is in here. Riven's like, oh, you want a pink pedal and mortar or pestle and mortar? You're grinding like a girl. And Dane's like, I don't have the time to energy to break down the problematic gender issues in that statement. We're just gonna go. I'm like, Dane's like, how are you so good at this? Oh, they're bringing some weird backstory, and Dane's like, how are you so good at this, Riven? I'm like, whoa, if you didn't know, which I think they hinted in the first episode. Tara and I used to hang out a bunch here. I'll deny saying this, but she's not the worst. Ugh, Riven. I might have led you astray this year. Understatement. Seems like he didn't. Beatrix is special. Fucking hell. Suddenly, Riven's ring was like, "You're gay, right? Like I'm not blind." I know when someone wants my dick. Dear Lord, Riven. Dear Lord, we're getting into this right now. As I think they're blowing some smoke literally into Beatrice's face to wake her up. I guess it was to work. It's probably gonna work, I guess, in the middle of this. So I guess Dane's by? I don't know. He's like, yeah, I think you're hot. But she is too in a different way. I was like, I don't really want to talk about, but I'm just. This is an entirely brief conversation. It's really uncomfortable for me, but like, oh, who do you think about when you're having a wank? They're having some weird eye contact. Dane says, "Fuck you," but in a smiley way. And Beatrix, I guess, just woke up in the middle and says, "That sounds like an answer." She sounds totally clear-headed already. Like, wow. And are we supposed to just forgive? Are we forgetting what Beatrix has done? Like, is that what's happening here? Because she's special. I don't know. She's still disintegrated a dude, so I don't know why we're being all cute with this. She just sits up. She's fine. Don't need to fill me in. I could hear everything. So she was just paralyzed, but not unconscious. You two made the right choice. Rosalind will be impressed. So what is the story with Beatrix and being given to a close friend? Close friend to Rosalind, close friend to her own parents. She was in the Astrodel. When this is all over, you're going to want to be on our side. Fuck everyone. Like, don't fuck everyone. Just fuck you, everyone. God damn it. Oh, distant screeching. Oh, Rosalind there's like magic from every fucking stone there going to her little stone in the middle, and she's just sucking it all up, bitch. Oh, the Xanax not working for Sam? This is a very, very deep wound. I found a piece of burned one splinter near his heart. Oh god. She's yelling at his dad, you know, he's in pain, do something. He's like, I'm doing all I can. Oh, I guess they're about to reveal some mind fairy shit. You're a mind fairy. Feelings emotion is only a small part of your magic. With your connection, you can take some of his pain. Oh, fuck. The fucking veins are near his face already. Oh, it's up his neck. How? Okay, instead of pushing it away, bring it in. Oh, I don't know, she's getting like visions in her head, and she's like, I can't. Oh, you didn't even try. Like, I can't, okay? And she's walking away. Uh, trying to get the splinter out, but you can't really reach it. Oh, okay, they got a splinter out. That's good. That should slow it, but the infection is still spreading. Okay, Bloom's looking around. This is gonna speed her into doing something that's stupid. We're probably gonna save the day. Um, the because you know they talk about Sam's not gonna be better until the burned one who did it is killed. So there's that, and someone is saying that, oh, I heard the Solarians won't get here until late tomorrow. There's no way he's gonna make it that long if the doors don't hold. We're all gonna join him. Dramatic music plays, yes. She's gonna go try and. They're like putting planks over the doors, even though it's welded shut, just to make it extra sure, I guess. Someone goes up to Sky. He's like, don't you have fairy things to do? Trying to push past her, because, you know, but. Oh, I should have told you what I was doing in the stone circle. And I should have been honest with you like you were with me, and I'm sorry. The thing is, this is nice. But you know she's saying, and I'm sorry. By the way, I need you to help me with something. She's only started apologizing because she needs something from him, and that's not a great start already, Bloom. Oh, and that kiss got. You know, he says thank you. It was like, if you thought it was anything, but it's fine, whatever it was, And she kisses him. maybe this is just a kiss before I do something stupid and maybe die. Maybe it's that. If it's a then, I need you to help me with this. This is entirely manipulative and you're a giant bitch. That you only kissed him and apologize to get something you want. That's gonna be it. This guy, he's doing a weird shifty thing and like, if I still say I don't believe you, can we do it again? Alright. They're having a moment in the middle of the crisis. He's asking her what it is because she's looking shifty. Whatever you're thinking of doing, I'm here. Well, in a way, I guess he's offering before she actually asked him. Is that better? She's like, I know, Blue, she won't sit around and do nothing. Especially she thinks it's all her fault. I'm gonna say it is. It is all her fault, so, you know. Stella! Oh, if only her friend hadn't turned on her. Really? Yeah, I'm going really, you're still doing this. Are you sure doing anything that actually has nothing to do with the fact that Rosalind was already out and they did this bullshit? All this is her fault because of her setting free of Rosalind. Stella, you have no ground on any of this. Why are you still trying to do this? Like, oh, I'm her friend, I gotta defend her. You weren't her friend at any point besides this. So... And I was like, oh, I thought that, yeah, I am sorry about this. And I thought that, the fact that I'm coming to you of all people should tell you I'm sorry. And I guess Stella just accepted that. And was like, oh, well, what do you think she's going to do? I don't understand this thing with Aisha and so, like, it's not any of the others saying this, Aisha. It's Stella of all of them. Stella. She's... from Bloom comes up, oh, probably something reckless and crazy, but for once I'm not going to do it alone. I mean, you didn't really do it alone any of the other times. You kind of dragged people through it with you, but okay. But she's gonna come with her. They're sneaking around. Are they grabbing things? Oh, right. This is like the kitchen place, right? Where they're setting up the lab. They have all the people doing in the kitchen, and she got told that there's a secret entrance in the kitchen, and she's gone to it. Okay, that's why they're going behind there. That makes sense. Okay, Sky and Silver are talking, do you think these will hold, blah, blah. I don't know how this night was, so I need to tell you the truth about Astrodel. Bloom told me everything. Oh. Astrodel is where Andreas died. His dad died there! How is that possible? You said my dad died in a battle fighting. He did. Okay, flashback. Oh, Saul, he's run up to us like, there's still people back there. They didn't evacuate, Andreas. We have to tell Rosalind. Oh, fucking... And I was like, she knows. Farah and Ben think they're only... So they knew a bit before? Okay. Yeah, Farah and Ben think they're only killing burned ones. They'll kill hundreds of people. Rosalind has given her orders. Saul's was saying her orders are wrong. I think Andreas is just accepting orders are orders. I know Rosalind gave you a sense of purpose. I know you're indebted to her, but this is too far. Was the battle between the two of them? That's a bigger thing to hide from your kid, but look, okay. Wait, Andrea's like, I can't let you tell them. So, Andreas, you have a choice. Your orders or your morals? I don't know, he's coming to some sort of decision, and Saul's going, well, don't do this. Oh, that's not good. When Andreas says, I'm sorry? No, that's not good. This is the fight. Oh, fuck, they're just fighting now. Andreas is kicking his ass. Oh, no. Saul's back in the game. Oh. Is this why he felt he had to take care of the kid? Because he killed his dad? Oh, Andreas has pulled out the sword. Oh, he made this deadly. Saul stabbed him! What is this? He killed his dad! I had to run back. Oh my god. And then Saul ran back. He's like, I thought I could stop them in time, but the place was already burning. They'd already done it. It's kind of like you told me my dad was a hero. Andreas saved countless lives before that day. Before he decided orders were more important, and that apparently a village should burn for this because of orders. He's like, he killed more burned ones than any of us, but he was flawed. We all are. Okay. Well, at least guys skipping past. Well, that's not great. He's skipping past the "you killed my dad" too. He killed hundreds of people, and like, wait, you said he was a hero. So that is the thing to focus on, I guess. Oh no, here it is. And you killed him. And all I get from you is you're both flawed. Oh dear. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, and the burned ones are at the doors. So just walk through. Remember to keep your emotions in check. Which I mean, okay, I understand it's because it's magic thing, but it's a funny thing to say in the middle of this. Runaway fear runs through runaway magic. Maintain readiness. Hold your nerve. Sam's still screaming, and the dad's trying to help him, and Tara's just like, he's like, oh no, stay focused, sweetie. You gotta just try ignore, the pounding on the doors. And Sam's in so much pain. Tara's gonna get help, she says. She's focused, muses with music. She's like, what the hell? Oh, takes off the headphones. Kitty? Oh, Kitty's wandering somewhere. You can't just leave. He's pain and Dad's trying, but... And he's like, please leave me alone. I know you care about him, Lucy says. That's the problem. I can't feel it. I can't feel somebody I care about die. Not again. Oh, is it her parents? Is this what her parents like? I mean, she's always been a mind fairy, and I know secondary school Aisha had water fairies, so they all had maybe minor things that, and maybe mind fairies are. You always hear mental things go on younger than even more physical powers.
Phoebe, what are you doing? Phoebe? You okay? Are you wondering? What's going on? Okay.
Oh, last year. Okay. First, she said her mom died last year. And I was with her. I felt it the moment it happened. Felt it. That's why I can't talk about my family. That's why I can't be with Sam now. Please don't make me feel it again. Sarah hugs her, then looks at her and says, I'm not gonna let him die, and walks off. Okay. Okay, but Misa's back in music. Oh, I mean, except for the fact that you can hear the fucking walls. So. Tara, what are you doing? Tara? Tara's taking down the barricades on the wall. Oh god, so she's like, we gotta, lives are in danger, and she's like, well, they're already in danger, and the only way to stop it is to kill those things. It's like, oh, that's not as easy as you might think. Well, I mean, too late. I think a burn one's getting through the ceiling, so you know what? Fuck it. It really spotlighted one of the dudes, the other fire fairy. Like, there's other fire fairies, but this is the only one you've seen that, like, is getting screen time. Okay. Bitch, why didn't you just step? Okay, specialist came out, met him with a sword, but she just stopped and facing him while he goes, sniffs, and like, nope, and veers off, crashing through people, but not attacking them specifically, and going, bitch, why didn't you try and stab him? You just stood there. Apparently he didn't want you, but what just happened? I think there's a. Oh, okay. So they're not just like they're leaving. They busted in. Took enough time to bust in. It took one sniff to know, hey, she's not here. Anyway, oh, they're all following. They're moving together, like following something. And Dallin's gonna know immediately what that is. Hey, Dallin, you haven't seen Bloom in like 5 minutes. She's probably got into trouble. Yeah, she just goes, where's Bloom? Why did you bring. Anyway, she brought Stella and Aisha, but he's like, come on, we have to make sure the burned ones are following me. Does the kitchen one also go into the graveyard? They just get out of the graveyard, unless the kitchen one goes somewhere, and then she figured out maybe it goes to the same tunnels, and then to the. No, it can't, right? That seems stupid, because then you wouldn't have to go through Dallin's office to get to that one room, you just go through the fucking kitchens. That would have been so much easier for Beatrix to do instead of getting through security and going. So, where did the kitchen one bring them? Because it goes right down into the graveyard. Unless, for some reason the kitchen one goes to the graveyard but does not lead you through the other tunnel, they can get you into the secret thing. Unless there's multiple graveyards, because this gravestone's there where she walked out, and it looks somewhat the same, but maybe it's a different route. Maybe they have multiple graveyards on school. Well, it's tracking through those tunnels. It's going like heavy breathing. And I'm like, I know her dad's saying don't go out there. I'm like, I know you're trying to protect me. You think I'm a kid, but I'm not. I'm just thinking of Ariel now. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child. Anyway. Although they were training them all, so, whatever. But it's like, I gotta do something. It's like, you're right. I need your help. The infection is spreading faster than I'd hoped. No, Sam! If he gives into it, he's lost. I need you to help him stay strong until the bird one is destroyed. It's in his eyes. Oh no, 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 no. No, he's like, they're like, oh, hold on, hold on. He's like, I can't. I'm gonna guess Musa's gonna come in and swoop in and save this. But, oh my god. Yep, there's Musa. Grabbing his hand. They're like, we're gonna lose him, but Musa swoops in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think it's your turn to take some peace from me. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, her eyes are going. That just is. I don't know how that works. Like I understood before, take the pain, but it's almost like she took some of his infection, or else him feeling the pain kind of weirdly makes it spread, and that's just his level because it's fading a bit. Doesn't quite make sense. Her taking away the pain, because that's a feeling. But you've somehow lessened his infection. Unless maybe it's just he's fighting it off harder. I don't know. That's weird. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. Because her eyes are definitely fucking redder, and that look seems like the burned thing, but maybe it's not. Like, oh, they still haven't told us why the burned one's a thing. If they're after Bloom, why are they? What? Anyway, Stella's trying to get her. Her mom's gonna be there, and she's with an actual army. A little response is the fact they won't be here in time, and the Burnsons have always been after me. Rosalind taught me how to stop them, but I have to draw more magic than ever before, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I do. Okay. She's like, okay, I can keep you safe and all this. I can surround you with water in case the flames get too big. You won't see us, but we'll be right here. Again, I don't know why. Okay, I get why Aisha's here in the last stand. Don't know why Stella is. But they're all holding hands, so. Rosalind wants me to believe that she's the person I need to get through this. But she's not, and she's looking at the two of them. Again, why Stella? Aisha, yeah, she's been your friend for from the beginning, but Stella? Alright. Oh good, they're by Was that a fountain? Oh, that's some weird music to play. I mean, like, cool image with the water you're surrounding her with, but empowering electronic music plays on the bottom. It was like, that's a weird choice. It's a weird sudden music switch. But, alright. Oh, she's floating now. With fire all around her. Oh, it's very. The way it's twirling around her is very reminiscent of the transformation part of the cartoon. Is she doing some. She's doing some weird interpretive dance with the fire, and then wings come out. Or wings are like made in the flame. Oh. Very fair. Oh, remember there was a whole thing that moved past the ability to fly? Is she having the ability to fly, though? Is that a thing? Well, she's like boom onto the ground, but she's still got the wing. There's still fire wings behind her as she's turning and like burning them. Oh, yeah, like apparently she's doing it. She's like fucking setting out fire and connecting, and it's like it's not just one burst. It's like a stream between her hand and their chest as she does it, and when they go down, it ends, and she sends out another one to a different one. Um, the wing thing's kind of cool. A little weird with her in a leather jacket. Like for some reason, just these kind of well, it's also just sort of like fire moving behind her, so it's not. Well, even when you see then sort of wing shape, it's a bit weird with her in the leather jacket. I don't know. It's just like wings. Maybe wings just are like big buttery flying wings are just not meant to be with leather jackets. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I think she's getting them all. Oh, it's kind of like when there's like several threads of fire forming like a weird, not a perfectly thin rope. It's just like loose threads all kind of going and twisting around each other, but still being very separate and going. And she does it like this, so it's almost like she's ripping something out of them, but you don't see anything come out. They're gone. Oh, and her wings are gone now. Yeah, it's just like threads of fire. But then a different one, she sends a fireball just at it. Maybe it's to stun them? Because then it gets it back up. So she sends fireball, like a fire thing, to stun one while she gets it. And then she does two-handed for a different one, so. I guess after she got the wings and went down, because I just realized Aisha's water ring is gone after she hit the ground. So I guess it was like, okay, well, she channeled all the magic. I think it's fine now. Oh, wait, that dude's not burned anymore. Like, she's surrounded by the bodies. But she sees the regular dude's face right there. He's not a burned, singed corpse anymore running at her like a zombie. No, he's, looks like a regular dude. He's got all the regular skin now. Let's hit him safe now, right? Oh, and Dowling just comes on the scene right after. Well done, Bloom. Oh, she's kind of. She's okay, but maybe girls want to take her back to her room. Okay, so Aisha and Stella are walking off with her, supporting her. And Downling is gonna be looking down at these people? Oh, it's leaving! Yay! Yay! Sarah is saved! Oh! Sarah just put her bloody hands on her face, but I mean, not that, yeah, but it's just... And yet, no blood on her face. All the blood was on the front. Oh, power's back. The light's coming back on. Apparently, Dane, Beatrix, and Ribbon were just hanging out in the. I mean, not that they could go to the record court, but it's funny. They're just. It's like Dane and Ribbon sitting next to each other, talking to Beatrix across them, and then lights are coming on. I don't know what the hell they were talking about in there for a while. I'm like, okay, we should get back. No, Rosalind will be here soon. Hear her out. Oh God, it's like a cult. The dear leader is gonna come and talk to you. You want to be with us, right? Oh, the probably the close friend racer, because she's saying her and my dad have a plan. The two of you can be part of it. Loser. This doesn't have to end. Oh, wait, hang on. Your dad was the one who sent you in here? Technically, he's not my dad, but he'll know what to do. Oh, Rosalind just walks in. Rosalind. No, they're friends. Oh, she's got the white glowy eye. That's not creepy. Oh, they went down, so I guess she was using some kind of magic. Or had it on the running. It's always nice to have friends. I expect they want to know what happens next. They took in Bloom into bed. Tara's disappointed to have missed the wings. They fall in Tinkerbell style. They were much cooler than that. I don't know, I like Tinkerbell wings. Oh, yes, okay. Apparently with on their end. Cooler, I love Tinkerbell. Of course you do. I'm sorry, Stella. You can't say shit about Tinkerbell. I created an entire D&D character that made all the Tinkerbell movies canon for the world. So, you if you talk shit about Tinkerbell stuff, I'm going to have to. Well, I already want to slap you all the time, so just more. Oh, and Bloom's phone is ringing, but her parents are calling to mom and dad, and she's like, "I'll cover for you. I'll call it my one allocated lie of the month." Okay. Bloom Peters. Okay. Oh god, she said exams are killer. Okay, so Sylva's coming up. Dalma's still just standing out there. Like, no sign of Rosalind, but no, Dalma will see her again. Dalma's just been out there. What's she staring at? She's just staring just at the bodies? Yeah, they all got skin and flesh now, and clothes. By the way, there were no clothes on those guys, so the clothes were just under the cinders? What happened? We all want that now. Bloom transformed, Soul. And she spent one night with Rosalind and unlocked ancient fairy magic. Magic we thought was lost. She told Bloom the settlers of Asterdell were civilians. They were blood witches. A detail she chose not to tell us at the time. Yeah, they didn't fucking tell her anything. They were blood witches. So everything we did to try and oh, Saul's gonna keep it as wait, they were blood witches, there's a reason we were killing them, that's fine. And I killed a dude for no reason trying to save people that didn't deserve to be saved is probably where his thought went. But then it's fading into Sky's face. Everything I did, yeah, the one killed the dude. This guy's by himself on a field. He's watching lights go off. What is there? Snow falling or stars falling? What's going on? Oh, it's sky. It's the sky transition. Like, oh, it's turning into day, so stars. Okay. It's showing he just was there all night, pacing, sitting, and standing, just watching the sky. Oh, I like his name. And of course, it's Bloom that finds him and walks up to him. I heard a rumor you went full fairy last night. Well, they're sitting really close though, so I guess they're fine now. That's right, they had a kiss, that's fine. Everything's fine now. It was the first time she felt like herself, or fully herself, transformed. She's accepting she belongs here. She's just realized he's wearing the same clothes as last night. Although, really, I mean, it's the uniform, so I guess she could have changed into his new separate uniform. But they don't. If they think everything's fine, then they don't need to go. He shouldn't be wearing a uniform anymore, so I guess it's fine. Oh, Blue has like 2 earrings up here. I didn't realize until right now it's moving through her hair. He's gonna try and find this out of it. But Dowling is kind of there, just gonna stand and probably wait. Blue knows I want to talk. She'll come over. Because that's what Blue automatically does. Oh! Dowling's like checking on her. They're in the office and saying, you're bound to feel drained because you took on a lot of magic last night. And like, I've been a brat. Yes, Flume, you have. You found me when I was lost. You brought me to a safe place, gave me guidance. Surrounded me with amazing people. Dylan just says it's forgiven when she tries to go to apologize. You. Oh, she wants a hug from Dowling. Can we hug? Dowling is so awkward. Silently stands, and yeah, there's a hug. Dowling just looks like I don't understand what a hug is. I became adventurous. I had made a decision to become a figurehead. To project strength. It's what students your age need. Admitting mistakes invites uncertainty. But not admitting them means people you care. But not admitting them means people you care about have to ask you if you hug. Oh, I mean, to tell you the truth, it was a question for me too. It just looked like you didn't know what a hug was when she said that. Like, oh, but oh. Like, wait, I should have been more honest with you early on. It was maybe, but also maybe I needed time. Because there was a lot of shit to absorb. Oh god, we have 12 minutes left. What's happening? But I can't keep ignoring my life back home and lying to my parents. Oh, she's gone. They deserve to know what I am and what happened to their real daughter. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll just say that you are, but also they're gonna have to come to terms with that. But your fucking daughter got switched out. I mean, supposedly she was gonna die anyway. Um, but still. So she's back. They just show her back at the house knocking. Ah, oh, weird little thing on the captions. It says bad, says Bloom, but I think that's supposed to be dad, but it's like lowercase b. Huh. Oh, there's still voiceover from Farah. You're right, they do, but caution, it won't be easy. Oh, she brought the gang. She's like, I do have a question. I'm sorry for being IMA the last few days. I'm gonna tell you the truth. But also, one quick question. Can my friends scratch here for the weekend? No, Musa, Terror. Yeah, it's the whole suite. Well, they're gonna go chill in my room for a while, because, we need to talk. Well, that. Mom and Dad, I already got pregnant. No, that's probably there's at least some thought in there. Like, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely set up for season 2. Because this whole shit with Rosalind's and Blood Witches and Beatrice's dad. Beatrix's dad. Okay, I think they skipped over the explanation because you really don't need that. But they're crying. Oh, they're showing sonogram pictures because then you know that's not her in there, and like I think medical bracelets. Oh, and she's showing that she can conjure fire. Oh, which means this. Yeah, part of the explanation is the fire in the house was me, and the reason you have those scars in your arm is because I was angry and you took away my door. The mom, they probably have some trauma with fire, and now they see it's not only she control it, she actually maybe she was the reason it happened in the first place. Oh, the mom just gets up and leaves. Yeah, she was. Well, no, not get up and leave. It looks like she went to the doorway though and turned around, and so she needs to get up. But oh, Okay. Well, it's good. She blew up and is holding her hands, and she's not pulling away. That's still thing. Oh, but then it goes. Okay, so showing all the sonogram pictures and the baby shower stuff, which all involved. But then they have the baby pictures of the bloom, and that is her. That is all those memories are real. That is your daughter that you had, and then they're smiling. And the other mom's touching her face. That's okay. So they're all right. Is that one well? I mean, it's gonna be hard, and probably not everything's dealt with, but it's good. And they're all hugging. Doing some flashers. Okay, the girl's hanging out in the house. Again, I don't know why Stella's there, but fine. Oh fuck! So that he's asking. It's backing up here, and he's asking, "Where's Riven?" I'm like, "Oh, probably getting stoned somewhere with Dane." Riven's not turned up, and neither is Dane. Shit. Oh, dude, can't believe you knew this place was fucked even before I did. Didn't even take a dead dad. One day I hope you see everything I did was for your benefit, Sky. Oh, and here comes the queen with the fucking cars. What? Oh, okay, and that's weird. Why are the Solarians here? I told them the attack was over. Definitely set up for a sequel. Why are they coming out armed with with bows and arrows? Okay, for one thing, it's a close quarters. Who are you shooting at? The queen is there. Saul Silvitz, with a heavy heart, I must place you under arrest. One thing, why the attempted murder of Andreas of Heraklion. Attempted murder? That's not the close friend, right? That's not the one who raised Beatrix, is it? If he's still alive? It would be someone who would work with Rosalind, right? He was going to go full obey orders until the end. Yeah, attempted even. Like, wait, attempted. The dad comes out in the okay, wait. He's been alive this whole time. This is not going to be good for Sky either because wait. He's been alive, but he's not. He didn't come back for his kid. He didn't. This whole thing of Saul, you could have had him arrested years ago. You didn't. Why? Why now? Oh, fuck. There's only like 7 minutes left. This is not going to be cleared up. This season 2 is happening. Hello, Sky. Dowling, I think, buried the bodies because they're in the grave thing and there's like fresh graves. You buried Rosalind. Salsa. You buried them. How noble. Well, it seems fitting, seeing as they were clearly human at one time. But then you knew about them, didn't you? I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. Yeah, I knew they were human. Are there more out there? Shit ton. I'm just gonna sit on this bench now. Oh, pat, pat. God, don't pout, Farah. Fine. I'll let you in on a little secret. Just this once. God, I want to slap her so bad. There's a legend. 1,000 years old. That's how old the burned ones are, by the way. Oh, you're just coming out with this now? Okay. They were soldiers from an ancient war. The legend is about the magic used against them. It created them, it's powerful, so... It's like Bloom's magic works on it? Her line was part of this whole thing? It's primal? The dragon flame! Okay, so they still have the dragon flame. That's still a thing. That was the cartoon. She was the fairy of the dragon flame because it was in her family. Oh my god, oh my god. So it's still there at least. It burns inside our changeling friend. So that's why Bloom was able to transform so easily. With my guidance. She's still trying to take, it's my credit. Yeah. The bird ones never stood a chance. You let burned ones into the school to test her. Oh, what? Risk the lives of countless students. There's a war on the horizon. Oh, dear Lord. The burned ones are nothing compared to what's coming. I fear you lack the composure to lead the next generation into it. And there, it's like, and there it is, Dallin. Once I stepped out from under your shadow, I saw a world full of light. Turns out this place isn't miserable. It was just you. Yeah, bitch! You! What a shame Queen Luna doesn't agree with you. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I was planning to threaten her with exposing her role in the cover-up of Astrodel. But apparently she's been mad at you for some time? Oh, there's fucking Beatrix out and about. Oh, that is totally her dad, isn't it? She looks so fucking proud. Something about her daughter and Ricky. Dreadful name. Anyway, she agreed the school could use a change. They took down Dowling's photo and is putting back up. Oh my god, Rosalind is now in charge. I have a feeling most of the faculty will fall in line when I walk through the doors. Ben will certainly keep quiet for the sake of his children. Saul would have been a problem, but he'll be on trial for the murder of Andreas. Sorry, attempted murder. Poor Andreas. It could have been easy to stay in hiding for so long. Is it Andreas? It could be a fake Andreas. Could be a fake one that they've used for all this, but I mean... But I needed someone to raise Beatrix. In case you were wondering who was working with me on the outside. She's smirking, and Riven's smirking, and Dan's looking... There was, like, little comments, right? About how he couldn't raise his own kid. Like, he didn't. He was more on the field. And apparently, as long as she orders you to raise a kid, that's when you'll raise him. Because that's when you raised fucking Beatrix. But not your own child when it was important. Now all we have to talk about is you. I think you should take a sabbatical. Head to the mountains. Take a break. Oh, you've worked so hard, Pharaoh. I am the headmistress of Alphaeans. No, I am leaving the school in your hands. I don't know. It looks like a military takeover. I'm not sure how much you have have a choice in that, Dowling. I'm sorry. This is all your fault, Bloom. You're gonna come back to this. Hope you're happy. Oh, Roslyn says, I know that. The rest of the world might believe it. Oh, you're gonna imprison. And if they don't, what the fuck are they gonna do? Oh my god! Oh, I mean, she lifted her from the air. She just went and broke her fucking neck. Her head just went. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, she's just gone now. Oh, you just killed her. Oh, she's. Oh, Dallas out of the picture forever now. Oh dear lord. And just left her body to fall. And then Rosalind smirks and walks away, and that's the end of the show? Is that? Because they're doing loud music now. I wondered for a sec, what about that body? Are they just, cause she's just leaving it there? Is someone gonna come back and bury it later? Oh, no. Just earth flowers are growing out now out of that one, and all the other graves. So you don't, well, no, you see the other graves. They're still rounded, like, there's been a grave in the, but and I guess Dowling's a bit either. She just buried her right quick, right there. Oh no! Look, the girls are giggling and walking back. I think they're walking up the street. It's probably to the school. They're gonna come back to this. Oh yeah, they're all like, yeah, walking through. Nothing's. And then you see, and then a car that's blocking the way moves up, and they're there. Rosalind is just front and center with the queen. And he'll look dead, although I don't know if anyone knows what he looks like, so it's just a dude to them. But, welcome back, ladies. There's been a few changes. Like, Bloom, all your fault. Hope you understand this. That's the end! What? Oh my god! It's official, another season is coming, yeah, because it's all set up. None of this story was ever over. Okay. It's less than 2.5 hours, that's fine. That's fine. What the fuck has just happened? What the fuck is this? Faulty. So, close this. This is done. This is done. So, that has happened. I don't know what to say. Fucking Dowling's dead. Okay, I can say that, but I just, holy shit. How? Why? Rosalind, so they were totally just fine keeping her in that fucking basement, alright? That was a thing that was good. And Tara, they totally should have been punishing you for that. I don't understand. What? Why? Why did you? You know what? I won't say myself this. I probably should just end. I can't. What is happening? So the next thing has to do with. Yeah, he raised Beatrix. He's been alive this whole fucking time. And I guess so. If he's been secretly raising Beatrix, probably Queen Luna did not know about that because he said, "Oh, we're just gonna." She was gonna threaten her with it. So Luna knew about none of this yet. So at least there's that. That's why he wasn't like, "Oh, well, arrested," because no one knew he was alive. But he's alive now, and he's been raising another kid. And fucking why? Why? And apparently Beatrix just got Dane and Riven back as her you know, those are fuckboys. Again, then you started like up here, and then you just slowly sunk down. Riven also kind of went up a bit, and then slunk. I mean, he was already like starting here anyway, but and he actually no, he started. Thing is, he started here, but if I go down, he kept going down already. And then he rose slightly, just ever so slightly, enough that you can't see it even here when he went against Beatrix, but he just sunk even lower now. Not really praying, but well, sort of just. I'm definitely gonna have to just start right now and watch any of the. So I need. What happened? What happened? So at least the dragon flame is here. The dragon flame is here, so that's fine. But again, so Rosalind had to have known about her before. I still don't buy that whole thing with the blood witches. Just because, especially now, with everything that Rosalind is saying, that everything out of her fucking mouth is suspect. So I don't fucking buy that for a minute. But she had to have planned this whole thing with Bloom as soon as she found out about her. Why was she monitoring someone on Earth? Again, no magic there. You were just happening to monitor and go, hey, you're about to lose a kid. Let's put that in. That was not a question for Bloom at all. How did she know? Why was she monitoring these people? To know that they were about to lose a kid, so I can just place this daughter here. Also, again, why did you do that when you apparently saved another baby and you put that with a trusted friend of yours? Why didn't you put the other baby with that trusted friend? You didn't do that. What, he couldn't take care of two kids? It's just. No. Also, how'd she know Beatrix is the first year learned all that magic. I thought she was the trusted friend was a fairy. The trusted friend is a specialist, which means he has no magic. So how'd she learn all that? That means he had to have gone in contact and got her magic lessons as well. She knew magic before she got there, so how? She was raised by a human. I thought she was raised by another fairy, but she's not, so. So was Beatrix also kidnapped and brought to that? You know, at least according to her story, she found the babies there, but apparently not. So why is Beatrix pulled into this? What part did she, besides being, what part did she play? Why is she even a part of this? She had to rescue both babies. You'd think you'd want your trusted friend to have raised the fairy. And doesn't that make sense? The baby that was all prophesized? Unless for some reason that got switched and you thought Beatrix was, so you did that, and then you found out, oh fuck, was the other one? I don't know. Moon is fucking in on this because she's got to be a bigger bitch than already she is. And they're taking over the school now. Talon just fucking got her neck snapped and it's done. Bloom, seriously, I hope you're happy. It's all your fault. Most everything is your fault. Seriously, I don't. Again, I still know Stella's here. I gotta stop. I'm just reiterating. Right, so so at the end, I don't know who the fuck is watching this besides Abby. So Abby, after you fucking watch this, I don't know if I really want to talk, or if you have any questions that I can answer in any way because you haven't seen it, and I don't know. Because you're not watching the actual show, so I don't know if I've left anything out that I skipped past, because you'd think I'd mentioned everything considering how long these are, but who knows. So, if you got any questions, and I don't know who else is watching this, if they are, but, oh, fucking God, this is so, right, stop now. If I really have that many other thoughts, I can do another video. I just gotta stop this and let this marinate percolate in my head. And now finally I can watch other people's takes on this mess. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do any videos now that I've watched this. Maybe if there's something um, that anything else I want to see or would think would be interesting. I don't know. I have no idea if anything else is gonna come out of this, but right. Bye, I guess.